Salut, my name is Dinah Mary, and I want to talk about something that is very interesting. We come globally, but I zero in on Africa. We suffer from a wound of patriarchy. So you see, a lot of us speak a lot about the firstborn sons, and fantastic. But I want to talk about the firstborn daughter. Very interesting. The firstborn daughter is the firstborn female. The firstborn female, the womb, the firstborn female to open the womb. The firstborn female is for just like the firstborn son with leadership. The firstborn daughter is born to be a leader. She is the carrier of the father's heart. Have you ever seen the relationship between the firstborn daughter and her father? Very interesting relationship. The firstborn daughter is the one the father feels safe speaking with. He feels that he has the attention of the firstborn daughter. The firstborn daughter and the firstborn father have an interesting relationship. You know why that is so? It is divinely orchestrated that the firstborn daughter, who is forged and who is created in her DNA with leadership, right? With power, with grace, with strength. She is the foundation and the carrier of the structure of the father's house. The firstborn daughter. The firstborn daughter is designed with strength. Her idiosyncrasy, her peculiarity is one of leadership, one of power, one of focus, one of persistence, one of tenacity. She carries the foundation and the structure of the father's house. And oftentimes, because of where we come from, we think that we can undermine the office of the firstborn daughter. The firstborn daughter never wants to break the father's heart. The firstborn daughter is the child that you raise and you have expectations. And so we have what we call the wound of the firstborn daughter, where you have so many expectations of your firstborn daughter. Your firstborn daughter is the one you want to be a very decent girl. You don't want to see her with any boy. You don't want to see her with any man, but at a certain time, you want her to bring home a husband, which must be a miracle worker, You want her to come home with a husband. She's the one who endures things like, can't you see your younger ones? You don't know you're supposed to be a good. She's the small mommy of the house. There are these expectations of her. She's the one who will be in the kitchen quickly, cooking, rustling up meals, making things happen. The firstborn daughter, as she grows, puts everybody first. The firstborn daughter puts everybody first. Everybody first. She gives and gives even sometimes as she grows, as she matures. She gives and gives what she doesn't even have. Sometimes in a situation where her younger ones are even married before her, they would always cry and come back. She's the one who will go for a mugo. The firstborn daughter is the one who they have expectations of her. Expectations. Small mommy, the carrier of the structure of the father's house, taking care of the people. She's strong. She's the one you think is stubborn. She's the one who will cover up for the younger ones. She's the one who will make sure that daddy is okay, mommy is okay. Even when she's married, is there food in my father's house? Are the parents doing okay? From her salary, if she's working, there's some percent that has to go back to mommy and daddy. She's not lost on the fact that there is an office in her father's house for her to occupy. The office of the firstborn daughter. It's the firstborn daughter, when the parents are sick, will see to it that things are going well, when the siblings are not. The firstborn daughter. The office of the firstborn daughter should never be taken for granted. And so as parents, when you understand that the firstborn daughter is forged with certain divine, purpose, you would teach her properly. You will be compassionate towards her. You will be kind towards her. There's certain things you will tell her, so that when your firstborn daughter is growing, there are certain things that she will do. When she's dating, she will not date for the wrong reason. She won't ask questions like, what's your favorite meal? What's your favorite color? No. She will ask serious questions, taking into consideration her personality, her purpose, and who she is. A firstborn daughter is heavy. She has the strength of 5 people, 10 people. She's heavy. Her emotions swing differently. What she prioritizes is not what every other person prioritizes. What she's thinking, what she's calculating is different. That's the firstborn child. That's the firstborn daughter. And if she's the firstborn child, authority, strength comes natural to her. Sometimes she's misunderstood. Some of the women, you say this one, they behave like man. If you check very well, they are the firstborn daughters. Either by birth or by certain circumstances. They are the firstborn daughters. They are the carriers of the structure of the father's house. They are the ones who uphold the father. Let's leave all this wound of patriarchy and all these things. So I'm not even the firstborn, all the firstborn is firstborn, but you see, I'm zeroing in on the firstborn daughter. The one who will hear from everybody, who will be in every family meeting, even when she gets married, who will be notified. There is the office of the firstborn daughter, the carrier of the father's heart, the protector. That's the firstborn daughter. And so when the firstborn daughter is getting ready, she breaks her back. She puts everybody first. I hope I've said that. And so when the firstborn daughter is ready to get married, because she's heavy, she's not forged from basic, she's forged for leadership purpose. There's a doggedness. Her idiosyncrasy is one that is unique. And so when she's dating, she should ask the pertinent questions, knowing that she's heavy. So a firstborn daughter has to know first that she's heavy. Most firstborn daughters, and a firstborn daughter is not forged for a weak man. I'm sorry. A firstborn daughter needs a man who is as tough as her, an alpha. A leader like herself, who understands her place. Because if he does not understand her place, he will become a torment to her purpose. He will frustrate and confuse her. She will cry every day. She will be in pain. She will suffer twice. She will baby him. She will carry him. She will take off her father's house. She will take off herself and her child. And she will still take care of the man who came to marry her. So ask. Firstborn daughter needs a partner, a man who is a father, who sees that inside this rough woman, inside this rugged leader, is a little girl who needs to be heard, who needs to be loved, who needs to be appreciated, who I need to nurture. That's the kind of mind of firstborn. A man who is an alpha. Who is an alpha. Who will not add stress. Because when she's with a weak man, he will abuse the blessing upon her life. Look, a firstborn daughter can be in her home. If a firstborn daughter hardly ask, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Firstborn daughters, their mouth is like this. They will hardly ask because they have a way of putting things together. Her husband cover everybody, and so that's why she needs a man who is as heavy. A man who's heavy. Teach your firstborn daughters to love themselves, to be patient with themselves. That's how they were designed. That's how they are. So they should understand patience. They should understand that oftentimes, maybe sometimes they will be misunderstood. But most importantly, pray for them and bless them, that they should be led, that may the universe align them with the men who are meant for them. Men who are made of tough fabric as they are, 100 men in one, so that he can carry her and see her how she is. Inside the firstborn daughter is a soft, small girl, but she has to operate in her office.